Hi guys, it's Wisdom Wednesday again today. This day it's just with me. We're going to do one a little bit different today and go for the minefield of nutrition. So as you've probably guessed from the title of this video, I'm going to talk about protein, called Be Smart, Eat Protein. It's not actually what you think, so I'm going to take you through just a few steps before we get to explaining what I mean by that title. Hang in there. So what is protein? As most of you will know if you listened in any form of biology, it's one of the 3 macronutrients. That's because we need to eat a lot of it in comparison to all the other nutrients. It's made up of all these little building blocks called amino acids, and there's 20 different types, and they basically all join together like Lego to make bigger chains, and these chains are proteins. Now, there's a common misconception in people hear the word protein and they think, oh, it's only good for building muscles, which is very, very true because obviously we need protein for growth and repair in cells, which in turn will give you bigger muscles. But do not think that that means that if you don't want bigger muscles, you can skip out on your protein because it has many, many uses. It's also part of your immune system. This is my favorite one. They call them destroyer proteins. So it helps you to fight infections. So obviously less protein, less likely you are to fight infections. Carries your oxygen in your blood through little proteins called enzymes. You've also got your skin, your hair, your teeth, also made up of protein. So ladies, it's still important. My main reason for doing this video was because I actually came across this study by a lovely gentleman, just get this right, called Ramirez Zia et al., so other people, and he completed the study in 2010. It actually started back in the 70s, and this one caught my attention because it is a little bit unethical, but it proves a really cool point, so bear with me. He and his team decided to do a study in Guatemala, which had the highest, at the time in the 70s, rate of stunting in the world. They basically chose 4 villages, and 50% gave them this really high protein, high energy dietary supplement, and the other villages, they gave them a supplement that had no protein and very, very little energy, and the results were pretty outstanding. So over the 40 years, they tracked the progress of the growth and intelligence of the ones with and without these proteins in their diet. And this is where it gets a little unethical. The ones with the protein, the higher protein in their diets, turned out they grew taller, they were a heavier, healthier weight. Females stayed in school longer, they were scoring higher IQs, and they ended up getting better paid jobs. So obviously that's where the unethical bit comes in. Really, as soon as they started getting this data, they should have started giving those other children the protein as well. So this is why I chose the title Be Smart, Eat Protein. It is about eating protein and obviously therefore being clever and looking after yourself, but it was more about the fact of what this study proved. Just goes to show that protein is so much more important than people may originally think, and that's really cool, and this is why I had to share it with you guys. So I hope this has given you all a little bit of an insight into protein and just how important it really is for everybody and not just for bodybuilders. Have a great day, guys.